You know, it's days like this that really allow me to realize how blessed I am and sort of remove me from continued frustrations with the things I don't have by reminding me what I do have. And basically, to put this in a context one can understand, I started this day off going with my father to see Captain America Civil War, which I enjoyed thoroughly and found to be very entertaining. And I've had a very good time with him, let's put it that way. Afterward, I went with my mother and one of my relatives to, go and just hang out at the mall or whatever for a little bit. And then I was dropped off with my younger brother to a to my grandmother's house, my maternal grandmother's house. I'm kind of just choked up over it. And from there, I also saw my maternal grandfather, who is significant, being the oldest of my four grandparents by a wide margin. And from then on, I was picked up by my paternal grandparents. And afterward, I had a short dialogue with my best friend. Now, this today is significant because it's one of only two times in recent memory, or that I can recall anyway, that I've seen all four, both sets of my grandparents on the end, along with my parents on the same day. But just both sets is unique enough. Things of this nature just never happen. It's always one or two, or at the highest three, just all four. And even if they all weren't in the same place, it didn't matter. And I thought about my some words my own father said to me a while ago. How when he was my age, 18, uh, some of his grandparents were deceased, and you know, it's so hard to talk about this because I'm so used to just keeping things to strictly the politics, not talking about myself that much. But in seeing all of them and looking at them as they've, I guess, aged, and knowing that time slips and past, it makes me really cherish every moment I have with them. Especially my maternal grandparents, who I don't see as often, but nonetheless still have a desire to be around and communicate with and just capture memories with in any way that I can. I've been thinking about how I was so disappointed with the book not selling as much as I would have wanted it to, or with not having reciprocated love. And it just doesn't matter when you're able to see people that you know care about you, not some nonsense about some girl or girls in general or other males that don't want to be friends with you or anything of that nature. When you're able to see people that you know care about, people that you know have been with you for some long extended period of time and aren't going anywhere anytime soon, it just made me feel a certain type of way. And I really felt the need to record it because again, it's that significant. I don't want to ever forget this day. I spent some length of time with all four of them and my parents and both members of my inner circle, which includes my younger brother and my best friend. Just those eight people and what they mean to me, I can't even put into words properly. I mean, to think of all the things we've been through, and every time I get knocked down a peg and by someone or something else, they just stick with me, and I can't even explain how much it means to me. There are people out in this world who don't have family, don't have anyone there for them, and that's sad. And I really feel a certain sympathy for them, knowing that I've had something they don't have. And it makes me certainly more empathetic towards people with lesser privileges. That's not even from a financial standpoint. That's just from a supportive background and that view. And it really it struck a chord when I realized that. This today I would argue has been the best day, uh, probably for me, at least for me, that since this year started, just in seeing all of them or speaking or communicating with all of them, that's never happened before. Where I've talked to all 8 of them in one day. That's never occurred. I try to talk to at least 1 or 2 every day. And usually I've been able to accomplish that. And I just really feel good about it. And I'm a firm believer in, because I noticed this as the age of 18 dawned on me, how I've really been alive for almost 2 decades, and time passes every day. And I always think about my future and just what I want to be and how I want people to see me. They're the type of people who make living for the moment worth it, who make living right now, presently, something to care about. They make me just want to say, forget all of these ambitions for the moment. Just focus on these people who have given their all towards you. And that's what I intend to do from now on. So thank you for watching and have a good day.